All right. Have you ever experienced anxiety over a late-night email or a phone call from your boss wanting you to do more work? Yeah, it's awful.
Meredith?
So, no, I have never done that to you. Never.
She hasn't.
I have not. You are the ones who are texting at night, and you're usually drunk.
Yeah, we're being funny.
Yes. All right. Listen, if you have that anxiety, move to France, because France is proposing a law that would allow workers to ignore emails from their bosses during evenings and weekends. Yes. Take the pressure off these people. In fact, in France, the law would make it illegal. It would be illegal for a worker to answer an email or a phone call, and bosses are not supposed to do it. They have to ensure that their employees are not under that pressure to look at work-related emails. Now, France already has a pretty good deal for people who work there. Yeah, that big, like a 6-week vacation.
Let's all move to France.
35-hour work week, mandatory,
long
nothing
lunch
more.
breaks.
Yeah,
they go eat wine and drink wine and have long lunches.
Magnifique, yes. But do you think it would work in this country where everybody is overworked?
Well, I think it depends also, first of all, the industry. Now, with us, sometimes I have to hit my assistant up at the middle of the night because things are going on in the middle of the night.
What?
Everyone's sleeping.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Liliana, you got to get on this with me.
I have your back on this. First of all, okay, so in the entertainment industry, we're in New York.
Yeah.
LA's 3 hours behind us.
Yeah.
A lot of times, things are happening at the end of the business day in LA. It's already 9 o'clock in New York. So if I were Yamanika and I was working on a comedy show and booked a gig in LA, I would expect my assistant to help facilitate that, even though it's 9 o'clock in New York and technically after business hours. I don't think it should be across the board for everyone, but I do think there's certain industries when you're kind of expected to work, not around the clock, but outside of standard
But then can your
hours.
assistant start work later in the morning, like at noon?
Yeah, but look at me. First of all, I don't know how I'm anybody's boss. That's number one. But number two,
But you don't answer your emails.
But I have somebody's assistant. But anyway, remember I was on food stamps, so don't act like I'm that high and mighty. Keeping it real. But I'm like the nicest person when it comes to stuff like that. I'm always like, please, we really need to do this. You know, when I make money, everybody on my team makes money, so it's like, let's move the business forward. But if you have like a job that doesn't require that, I'm all for it. If your boss doesn't need to bother you, then don't bother someone else.
Remember the days when they couldn't get to you?
Yes.
You probably don't, but when I started in the business, they couldn't get to you.
But my brain doesn't work until
stupid iPhones,
late night.
so that
usually when I'm in bed, that's when my brain starts working. I'm like, oh, I need to do this. Oh, and that's when my emails will start going out.
But why is it upon the person who works for you to be on your, like, at that late at night? Can I ask you a
Because they
question?
work for
Do you
me.
guys,
And are you going to be mad?
That's just my schedule.
Would any of you guys like to have that? Emails?
No.
See, they don't want it either. So then don't have
All right.
it. But my assistant does it, and I also am really friendly to her. I do her hair sometimes. We paint nails. Like, I'm nice.
So most of us don't want emails at night. How many of you would like a flying car? If you could have it. There's a company in the United States named Fugia says its prototype for a flying car. That is it. It's going to be ready to hit the skies in 2 years and will go on sale within 8 years. It has these wings that come out. It's called the TFX. Fold-out wings that have motors attached to them. It can fly at speeds of up to 200 miles an hour.
Why?
You can park it in your garage. You can take it to the local airport and take off down the runway. Why? I don't know.
But people can't drive already. I don't want things flying in my face or over my
Supposedly,
head.
it's automated. You just press your destination.
This will be safer than driving completely.
How so?
You piss off that car, and it's going to crash. It's going to be like Hal. It's going to be like Hal in 2001. I'm telling you.
You know, you and I don't even like to fly, so you know we're not doing that. And I say, everybody that wants to get up in the air, get up there so me and Meredith can be alone on the ground. Yeah, because that's going to be accidents. No, you can be on the ground, too.
The only flying you do is on a weekend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
We gotta get on the plane.
I saw her shows.
But and then I'd be shaking in the plane like, Lord.
That's not exactly the flying I meant.